Hey guys, it's Angry Blast, and today we have a Darth Vader unlock guide for anyone who hasn't unlocked him yet. I think this is one of the better tier 100 skins we probably ever have gotten, and of course he's a Star Wars icon. So if you want him, and you don't think you're going to be able to get him by the end of the season, this is the video for you. Today we're going to be going over 3 different methods or play styles that you can use to unlock Darth Vader before Season 4 comes out and Season 3 comes to an end. So if you're just playing the game and you're already at tier 70 or 80 and you play a lot and you play well, you don't necessarily need to do the 2 other things that I'm going to show you. I would say that if you play every day for at least a couple hours, you could just do this. But of course, if you don't play well, this isn't really going to work out for you. This would be with the people who have the most time. And so on that note, even though there are more challenges that will give you more XP, there are definitely some challenges that you're going to get by playing this way. The milestones especially, because they're just by doing everyday things that you'll normally do in the game, like for example using ARs to get damage, thanking the bus driver, landing in tilted towers. I don't know if those are actual milestones, but those are basically what they're like, so it doesn't really quite matter. And on a little side note here, eliminations matter less than placement in terms of XP. So make sure you get a better placement over more kills. I'm not saying get no kills, because that isn't really going to help you either. Actually, not at all. You need to get a mix of good kills and good placement. I would try to get top 10. And also, another thing would be that if you kill Darth Vader, it gives you a whopping almost 9,200 XP. Screen. And anyway, if you need help for killing people, I would recommend using the new mythics, the Kamehameha and the Nimbus Cloud. And yes, I actually said it right. Or you could also use Darth Vader's lightsaber, but Darth Vader's lightsaber probably isn't power as the Kamehameha, and it is very good. If you haven't played, I would recommend doing so now if you want to do the casual. If you don't have any challenges and you're not in the higher ones, you're probably not going to work, considering that this is going to take the most amount of time out of the 3. Now for method / playstyle 2. Now for this method, it is very simple. You want to grind challenges. You do challenges over playing the actual game. Of course, there are the Vibin questline, there's weekly challenges, and there are season challenges. There are a lot of types of challenges, and don't get overwhelmed by it. I would go for the Vibing and the weekly challenges, because they seem to give the most. They give around 30 to 45,000 XP per one. So if you play for a couple hours and you get a lot of these, most of them are quite easy. Most of them you go to a place, collect some items, and that's about it. For the weekly quests, usually it has you doing something like using shockwaves against an opponent, jumping off a diving board. Nothing too crazy. I would say that the weekly challenges are probably more difficult than the Vibin, because the Vibin are just really, really easy. But this would probably take you a little less time than just playing casually. But I would say that if you combine playing casually, getting good placements and high kills, with doing challenges before the late game, that would be the most optimal way to get XP. Unless you want to glitch, or I guess maybe what I'm about to show you in method 3. But besides that, there may be some pop-up challenges like the Goku ones. I'm not quite sure how much XP they get. And cosmetic challenges for... The only problem in this playstyle / method is that challenges are not always out. If you complete all of your challenges, I would recommend just going to method 1, but kind of being a little tryhard, if you know what I'm saying. Because at that point, that is really the only method that you can use. But by the end, if you have not played much this season, you probably have lots of challenges to complete. Personally, I didn't have to do that many challenges because I don't know, I just got a lot of XP, I placed high. I got eliminations. I did not do all of the vibing quests, but you may have to. Sometimes it's just different for everybody. I would say this is probably the most optimal one. If you're going to choose one out of 3, this is the one I would choose. But of course, I'm not here to make up your opinions, am I? And now for the final method or playstyle is going to be... So this is probably the most cheap way to get XP for Darth Vader. But if you have to, you have to. This is a personal map that I like. It's 300 level lava parkour. As you can see, the map code is in the bottom left of the screen. But anyway, if you don't think you have enough time to grind out all the challenges or just play casually, you get it. This is what you do. As you can see in the top left, you get XP for playing for 25 minutes and getting 0 death streaks. And also there are these bonus XP, and if you collect coins, you get XP on this map. Now this is just an example. I don't say just use this map. There are other maps too. Now if you enjoyed, please check out my Force Awakens video or check out my R-rated creative video that'll be coming out next week. Thanks.